So I was watching an Umbreon Libris video today. I'm a big fan of his, and this new work was excellent. It was about Bulbapedia and some of its issues, and he brought up a lot of great points. But one thing that I think was missing from his discussion was a look at the publication's namesake, Bulbasaur. Now, just in case you don't know, Bulbasaur, it's the first Pokemon in the Pokedex. It was a starter in the Kanto games. It's grass, poison. It's cute, I'll admit, but there are some problems that we have to talk about, and we're going to do that today. Here's the top 10 most problematic things about Bulbasaur. Number 10, it's mean to Squirtle. Squirtle is just about the sweetest, cutest, most perfectest Pokemon that there is, and they're nice to any and all Pokemon. So when I went camping with Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur, something that I saw really startled me. Squirtle seemed to be avoiding Bulbasaur. And this, as I said before, just from such a sociable Pokemon, this was shocking, and I did some research. Apparently, some Bulbasaur have been known to whip Squirtle with their vines, thus severely damaging them in the process. And that's not okay. I'm sure not all Bulbasaur do that, but it's something we have to think about when we talk about Bulbasaur. Number 9. A similarly cute and friendly and perfect Pokemon is Charmander. Charmander made numerous attempts to socialize with Bulbasaur, and even when I called them both over together, Bulbasaur was avoiding them. And there's this push-pull dynamic in Bulbasaur's relationships that, really make you think. If they're not pushing away someone like Charmander, they're pulling in and hurting someone like Squirtle. And I really wonder what a healthy relationship looks like to Bulbasaur. Number 8, it can't use Surf. Now, of course, Surf is a water move. A grass Pokemon probably shouldn't be able to use it. Or rather, a non-water type Pokemon probably should not be able to use it. But guess who can? Pikachu. That's right, a pure electric type, no water in sight, can just surf away at will. Meanwhile, Bulbasaur is unable to touch the water, unless of course it's hurting Squirtle. Number 7. It's an obvious Lotad clone. Now I want you to close your eyes. Okay, I'm going to describe a Pokemon to you. This Pokemon walks on 4 legs. This Pokemon is grass type. And this Pokemon has a plant on its back. Of whom do you think immediately? No doubt the answer is Lotad, but it could also apply to Bulbasaur. Now that's an odd coincidence, don't you think? I mean, okay, plants are common, 4-legged creatures are common, but to have those all together at once, that's a Lotad thing. And for Bulbasaur to copy that is, well, I mean, what can I even say? Number 6, it promotes pollution. I was using Bulbasaur in battle, and seemingly in self-defense, it reared its head back and prepared a strike. But what happened next was just appalling. It produced a purplish fluid that I later learned was poison. This is a grass Pokemon. It's supposed to represent the earth and its beauty, its purity. It's not supposed to be poisoning other grass Pokemon or other Pokemon in general. This needs to stop. 5. It's easy to lose in grass. I was walking around the Isle of Armor with Bulbasaur behind me, and as I was searching for dens, I looked behind me and was surprised to see that my Bulbasaur was gone. I searched left and right and forward and back and up, and after a few seconds did Bulbasaur just appear out of nowhere. And I realized it was in the grass the whole time. When I'm in the grass, I want to get in and out very quickly, and I don't want to pay attention to the Pokemon there. If my Bulbasaur gets lost in the grass, what am I going to do? Am I going to go into the grass to find the Bulbasaur? I don't know. Number 4, it evolves without permission. Now, this goes to, this is something that I had pointed out to me by a friend, Quint. He said that while playing, his Bulbasaur suddenly changed into a totally different Pokemon. And I was like, okay, yeah, there are a lot of urban legends about Pokemon, and I figured this was just another one of them. I figured, of course, if it were going to change at all, it would ask first. It would give some kind of sign. But after reaching a certain level in my save file, I saw Bulbasaur, without asking, turn into a completely different monster. And this change could not be that there was no undo button. It was permanent, and it was just disappointing. Yes, it's problematic, but to lose a friend like that so quickly, it was just so sad. Number 3, it's clingy. It needs to learn to be more independent. Again, I was walking with it in the Isle of Armor. We were having a good time when it wasn't being lost, but I kind of wanted to veer off and go on my own adventure. But every step I took, Bulbasaur would be right behind me, following me at every angle. I get that it's small, that it can't always defend itself, but it needs to learn to be more independent. It's an important part of growing, and if it ever wants to reach its full potential, it has to let me go out a little bit, do other things, while it also does other things. It's simple. Number 2. It lacks a G-Max form. The new feature in Sword and Shield is basically Pokemon get really big and it's scary and stuff. But some Pokemon are especially scary, and those are called Gigantamax Pokemon. They basically take on different forms and they have really cool moves. And, Pikachu is an example, Eevee. But notably, absent from this list is Bulbasaur. And then number 1. The number 1 reason Bulbasaur is problematic. It's too cute to use in battle. Let me take you back to the 90s. You started a game with one of 3 Pokemon, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle. All 3 of those are too cute to be put into battle, especially against each other. But you had no choice until you caught a Pidgey or a Rattata. Luckily, these days we can choose to simply socialize in camping and have some fun walking around, but it's still possible to use Bulbasaur in battle, and something needs to change. It's just too cute. Look at it hopping and smiling, and I don't really know what it's doing there, but it's nice. And it's just, Game Freak, what are you doing? What are you doing with Bulbasaur in battle? I need an explanation. It's not Bulbasaur's fault that it's so cute. It's Game Freak's fault for putting it in that position. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you've learned some things about the world around you. And if you like this, I make other videos. I have Let's Plays of Pokemon Black. I do other games too. I'm going to start a Final Fantasy something Chronicles Let's Play soon. I play sports games. Yes. Thank you. Bye.